The Green Hill Zone of Sonic the Hedgehog is full of lush, wondrous plants and cute, wonderful animals, but it has been invaded by the evil Dr. Robotnic and his mechanized Badniks. And in this video we're going to build the second Badnik as well as the rest of the stage display for the model kit. Before I begin, guys, I just want to point out that I am also active on the community tab here on the YouTube channel. I do all sorts of things, from posting pictures to my latest projects, as well as polls which will affect the Twitch and YouTube channel. So please do spend a couple of minutes checking out all my community posts, and of course, enjoy the video. So we have bag number 4 present and ready to go. So I'm going to get started with opening this. And it looks like we've got 3 bags again, 2 little ones and a big one. And I believe, after reading the instruction booklet, I'll be going after the beetle first. So I'll be sorting out what looks like all the bags. So let's do what we did in the last video from 2 weeks ago. Okay, so before going into the build, I might as well show you guys the black pieces first. First of all, we've got some of these 2x6s with 4 pegs on the side right here. I've also got the 2x2 with 2 pegs on the sides here as well. I believe these are going to be also for the stage, like these ones as well. Let me just put these to the side. Then I've got little 1x1 pegs with hands on the sides right here. I've got 2 of them. I'm not sure what they're going to be for yet. I've got a 2x2 with these pegs on the side here, with the exception to this side, of course. I've also got a circular 2x2 with a hole in the middle right here. I've also got a black 2x3, some 1x2s with crosses in the middle of them again, which are going to be for the sides of the stages. I've also got some 1x1s, bricks with pegs on one side, like these. I've also got 3 1x2 circular tiles right here. So I believe I'll find out what they're for soon. I've also got some 1x1s with circular holes in the middle, like these. And I've also got some circular tube pipes right here. So I've got 3 of those. And that's all of the black pieces. Let me show you guys some of the other pieces in a minute. I've got the lime green sorted, and this is what I've got. I've got 4 1x2 green, lime green tiles here. I've also got a 4x4 as well. I've also got some 1x4s with pegs on, and 1x4s with the pixel art on the sides right here. I've also got a 1x2 with an inverted slope here. I don't know what that'll be for yet. I've also got a curved 2x2 tile right here, which I believe is going to be for later on in the build. I've also got some little leaves, a green pole, and a circular 2x2 with no pegs on it. I've also got some little 1x1 rooftop tiles here, which will be for later on. I've also got some 1x1 pegs with, 1x1 tiles with a peg on the side right here. I've also got a curved 1x2 right here. Also some 1x1 circular tiles. And this, I believe it is a piece of, which is going to be for some of the yellow pieces. I'll show you guys in a minute. As I was sorting out the yellow bricks, I thought to myself, well, why not show just more colors? And I've got some more. I've got a yellow 2x2 with spines all around it. I believe this is going to be for the flower detail on the model. I've also got some bricks here with some arms, some hands, attached to them. I'll find out what they are soon. I've also got some yellow 2x2s and some yellow fangs, I believe. White bricks, I've also got a 2x6 brick. And I've also got 1x4 tiles with pegs on both ends. There's none in the middle. I'm sure I'll find out what they are for in the moment. I've also got, in blue, let's start with the normal blue. I've got two 2x6s right here, some 1x1 circular tiles, and a circular pipe with a cross piece on it. I'll find out what that's for soon. I've also got two 2x2 circular tiles with no pegs on it, and also one with pegs on it, and a cross in the middle. I'll find out what those are for soon. I've also got these little 1x1 pegs with little pieces coming out of them. I don't know what they're going to be for yet, but I'm sure that I'll find out soon enough. I've also got this little cross pipe here as well, and I've also got the circular pipes with crosses on them as well in cream. And I've also got a pink 2x3 to go on. This is the only one. Don't know why they've got that. And back to the greens, I've also got 4, or was it 3? Yes, definitely 3 1x2 dark green tiles. Normal green tiles, and 6 of these 1x1 tiles with pegs on the side. So that's it for those colors. And now I'm going to show you more. And I'm going with some grays and metallics and some reds. So let's start with the grays. I've got gray 2x6 with 5 holes in the very middle right here. I've also got a circular 2x2 with a cross in the middle. And I've also got this 2x2 with 2 pegs and a something. I think it might be something to help out with mechanical a mechanical function for the model. I'll find out soon enough. Then for the darker grays, I've got 2 megaphones. That's right, 2 megaphones. I'll find out what those are going to be for momentarily. I've also got some 1x1s with crosses in the middle. Some 1x1s with circular circular pipes next to them. I've also got a 1x4 tile, like the white tile that we saw earlier. I've also got some 1x2 in grey as well, and some fangs as well as a grey 2x2 circular tile with a cross in the middle. And also, let's move on to the red whilst I'm cleaning up my crazy mess. I've got some 1x2 red tiles, a 2x2 tile as well. This is a mess. I've also got a 2x4 with no tile with no pegs on it. I've also got some 1x2 bricks with crosses in the middle. No surprise on what they're going to be. I've also got some 1x2 curved tiles, roof tiles here. I've got at least 6 of them. I believe those are going to be for the beetle enemy. I've also got some 1x2 with a circular hole underneath. Don't know what that will be for yet. I've also got a 1x3 with 2 pegs in the middle right here. Then I've got a 1x1 brick with a peg right next to it, and of course a hole on the back. I've got 2 of those. I've also got a 1x2 roof tile right here, as well as a 1x2 tile with no pegs on them. And I gotta say that this might be one of the biggest. This could be for the spring on the display. So I've got one of these. I'm looking forward to seeing this in action. And there are some more colors that I need to show you guys. It's, of course, the usual, other usual colors. And now the usual color suspects, the browns. The light browns, I've got some 1x4 tiles and 1x2s as well. I even have a 1x4 light brown brick and, of course, some light brown 1x1 bricks as well. I even have some 1x1 light brown tiles as well. These are some of the tiles that come in the bag. I'm not going to get them all out just to show you guys. Then I'm moving on to the normal browns. And of course we got some of these tiles as well. Again, I'm not going to take them out just to show you guys. It's just a rough example of what to expect. I've also got a 1x3 inverted slope brick right here, and a curved 1x3 brick right here. I'll find out what those are going to be for in a minute. And of course some 1x1 bricks in brown as well. I've also got 2 1x2 brown tiles and a 1x4 tile. So those are what I'm going to be working with in this bag. I'm going to get started on the beetle enemy, the beetle Badnik. And it looks like I'm going to be working up to step 3. So step 1 of building the beetle enemy is over and done with. So we began with the black 2x3 right here, and then on top of that is a grey 1x2. Yeah, the dark grey. Then on top of that is the 1x1 tiles with the circular pipes right on the side of each one, and on top of those it's should be something like this. By the end of the assembly of step 2. And on top of those is a grey 1x2 right here to help keep everything together. Then for step 3, I grabbed these 1x2 big bricks, 1x1 big bricks with 2 pegs on the side here and here. Now I did those first so that I knew what I was working with, and getting a good idea on how it should come together. Then right next to it is the 2x2 tower brick right here with the 8 pegs on the side. So it should look like this. It should have at least 4 pegs on on 3 sides rather than the front, so that we can start putting the beetle enemy together, which is what we're going to do up to step 6 of this build. Okay, we're done up to step 6 of the beetle enemy, and first of all, for step 4, I had to grab the 1x1 bricks with the peg on the side and the hole in the back, and place them facing towards the circular bricks tiles right here on the back. I believe they are going to be used for the back shell of the beetle enemy. Then, on both sides for step 5 is a red 1x2 tile, and they are on the top 2 pegs on the left and the right hand side of the robot. Make sure that they are at the top and not at the bottom, otherwise it will look inconsistent. Then here at the top, it is the red 1x3 with 2 pegs in the center right here and here. And you gotta make sure that they are, well, it's really hard to miss, because the bottom side of this can really help you out with this step. So all you have to do is pop it on like so, and you're good to go. And right next to it is another red 1x2 tile here to help create the red shell of the beetle enemy. And with that over and done with, I can now move on to step 7 and work my way up towards step 9. I'm now done with, well, up to step 9, but I have yet to complete step 8. I wanted to show you guys exactly what you needed on step 7, first of all, before doing anything else. So, first of all, we grabbed a red 2x2 tile and placed it on top of where, if you remember that 1x3 with the 2 pegs in the middle, it's on top of that. And of course, it will be facing the front right here. And of course, the 1x2 roof tile, where the tile is facing, going this way, in a steep slope motion towards the circular pipes here at the back. And that's it for step 7. Step 8, I wanted to show you guys what you needed to do on step 7 before I moved on to the next, carried on with the build. So for step 8, I grabbed 2 of these curved tiles right here and placed them one on top of the other. And then I needed the red 1x2 pegless tile to place on top right here. Next up, for step 9, it is 2 more of those curved red tiles. And you place one where it's facing the back again, and one going upwards to create that beetle effect. And then a little 1x1 blue tile with a circular pipe on top of it, which I believe we're going to be using to create one of the beetle's mechanical talons, which will be on one of the next steps. Okay, so I have nearly done step 12. I just thought I'd show you guys exactly what I was what was needed to complete up to that step. So for step 10, it was the yellow piece with the mechanical arms to it. I grabbed a silver horn or talon for it and placed it in the gap for there, and then attached it to the blue cylinder tile right here. And with one of the megaphones, I placed it right here in this slot to, not all the way, but enough so that it still shows part of the megaphone handle onto it. Then for step 11, it is one of the black 1x1, two of the black 1x1 tiles with the hands on them, and of course a circular 1x2 tile on this one right here, and you gotta put the hands, the 1x1s on the top with the hands facing upwards, and then place the 1x2 cylinder underneath it so that it's all connected. Now for step 12, it is these two yellow fangs right here for the black 1x1 hands, and then this blue 2x2 circular tile. Thought I'd show you guys what you needed first before attaching this piece on. And there we go. And then I'm going to do step 13 and 14 off camera, because it's basically the same as step 9 and 10. So it's just really the you just have to do the same thing again. So I've done step 13 and 14. It is the same as steps 9 and 10. It should look like this now. There's really nothing special or different about this step. I'm now going to move on to step 15, where we're going to need the two black 1x2 circular tiles, and you place one on top of the other, as such, and then you put it at the bottom of the enemy like so. Now it's able to stand up, like so. This is what it should look like. But there is something that we have to do, and that's the faces of the model. So, we have got these two blue circular tiles, 2x2s, with no pegs on. And what we also need are these stickers. So I'm going to do sticker 11 first. And what you got to do is you put this one just gotta make sure that it is the very best in the middle, and then the same again, number 12. Voila. So, I'm going to put the angry face. And there we go. The beetle enemy is ready to charge at Sonic to start his quest for the Chaos Emeralds and to save the critters. And speaking of Chaos Emeralds, I almost forgot to show you guys. We've got two of the light blue Chaos Emeralds. But that's for the end of this video. We're now going to go and build more of the stage. And I'm going to go straight up to stage step 128. We are now done up to step 128 of the stage model. So first of all, I started off with the black 2x6 with the 4 pegs on the side right here. And I've also put on a brown brick as well, a 1x1 brick. Then, if you are familiar with what I've done on the channel so far, this will feel familiar to you. I've grabbed 4 light brown 1x1 tiles and put 2 on top of each other. And the same with the browns as well. And place them like this in a checkered pattern. Then I grabbed a black 1x2 brick right here with a cross in the middle. and the same again with the red 1x2 brick in the middle. Then I grabbed another 2x6 with 4 pegs on the side with a light brown brick on this side. So this is what it should look like at step 128. And now I'm going to get to work on the model heading up to step 132, where we're going to finish off the rest of the display. I've now done up to step 132 of the model. Let me start off with step 129 first. Let me just, here it is, my old trusty pointer. So I began with the yellow 1x2 tile right here in between, after the red 1x2 brick. Then I grabbed a blue 2x6 tile to put it on the end so I can connect everything later on. Then for step 130, it is the light brown 1x1 tiles and the brown 1x1 tiles on top of each other like so. Then for step 131, it is the brown 1x1 bricks on both sides to carry on with the effect of the checkered pattern that you would see on the side of the green hill zone. Then for step 132, it is the 4 2x2 tiles with the pegs on the side. So 2 for here and 2 for here. And you gotta make sure that it looks like this, guys, otherwise the display might be ruined or look a little off. So with that over and done with, I'm now gonna get to work on step 133, 134, 135, and 136. Step 133 to 136 is now over and done with, and I gotta say, on the side it looks amazing, but structurally it is a little bit loose and it should be fixed momentarily. So let me start with 133. It is this big white 2x6 brick right there in the middle to keep everything together, supposedly. Then it is, for step 134, 4 light brown 1x1 tiles and brown 1x1 tiles, continuing with the checkered pattern effect. Then for step 135, it is 2 1x4 light brown tiles across from each other to help keep everything together on this side of the display. Then 2 more light brown 1x1 tiles here to complete the effect. And for step 136 of the model, it is a black 1x1 with a circular pipe in the middle with these pipe holes in the middle, and then 2 circular pipes with rings around them to complete the effect. And of course, just to make sure that everything is locked in together when you are displaying the model. So that is... It is going to be a little bit loose and a bit annoying, but hopefully in later steps we can address this and make sure that it is not shaking as much. So I'm now going to move on to step 137 and work my way up to step 140. So I've nearly completed step 140. I thought I'd show you guys exactly what you needed to do for the the other steps. So for step 137, it is the obvious. We've got a yellow 1x2 tile right here, and the black 1x2 bricks with the cross in the middle, and the same again in the red. Then for step 138, it is the carried on pattern on both sides. The 2 brown 1x1 tiles on top of each other, and the light brown 1x1 tile on this side, and of course this side, and the opposite on the next side, a 2 light brown 1x1 tiles on top of each other, followed by another 1x1 brown tile here. And then for step 139, it is this 1x4 tile with the 2 pegs missing from the middle, followed by 1x1 brown tile here, then a light brown, normal brown, and light brown again. Then for step 140, I grabbed a light green 1x4 tile here, followed by a brown 1x2 here, light brown 1x2, brown again, and light brown to carry on the pattern. But to finish off step 140, we need the pink 2x3. I thought I'd show you guys exactly what you needed from step 137 first to show you guys what it should look like. So everything should look like this, and I don't know what the exact nature of the grey tile will be yet, but I'm certain that I'll find out as I head up to step 143. I've nearly completed step 143 of the model. I've just got to show you guys exactly what was needed to do up to this point. So for step 141, I began with the blue 2x6 tile right here across the what we already did on step 140 over the green and the pink. And of course a red 1x2 tile right here to cover the pink exactly. Not I'm gonna be sure what it's for yet, but I'm sure that it's just to fill up the gap. Then for I also grabbed the a light brown 1x1 tile here and here, and a brown 1x1 tile here and here to carry on the pattern. Next up is step 142, and for this, it is basically going around on this side. It is a brown 1x1 brick, then light brown, and a brown again. Then on this side here is the light brown 1x4 brick to keep everything connected together, which I should say has been working so far, but I'm sure that later on it might come loose again. Then on this side is a brown 1x1 brick. And again right here on this side, and then it is the light green 1x2 inverted slope brick right here. I believe this is going to be for one of the plant decorations for the model kit. I'll be sure to find out soon. And for step 143, it is a light brown 1x4 tile here and a brown 1x4 tile here to connect everything together. And there is two other brick tile pieces that we're going to need. It is the white 1x4s with the two pegs on both ends, and that's it. And all I have to do is place them across like so. And I'm pretty sure that in the next step we're going to be figuring out why we have to do this. So, let's get to it. Okay, so step 144 is practically going to be this little thing right here. Just a friendly heads up, this is something of a dangerous step to do. So wherever you do not fling this. Try to fling anything into other people as it could hurt. It is a bit of a risk of injury, so whatever you do not try to do anything dangerous with this. So for part 1 of step 144, I needed the 2x4 with no pegs on it. Then underneath it is the 1x2 tiles with the circular piece, circular holes underneath, and place it on one side, both together, of the 2x4, or underneath it. And of course the circular pipes more on the inside of the pegless tile. Just I don't know why yet, but it will come to light soon. Then I grabbed the beige circular pipes with crosses on one side and filled in the circular holes from the tiles earlier with them. So next up is part 4 of step 144, and I need these grey 1x1 tiles with the crosses in them. So what I have to do is fill in the crosses with the bricks, and then place it onto the model like so. And there we go. There we go. It's something of a flicker. But hopefully we can cover this in later steps. So I'm now going to get to work on steps 145 to 147. No, sorry, 148. Okay, so I'm done up to step 148, and this is the end result of those steps. So step 145, it is the lime green 4x4 tile right here. And then it was two light brown 1x1 tiles, one here and one here, and two brown tiles, one here and one here, to carry on with the checkered effect for the model. Then for step 146, it is this circular green, lime green 1x1 brick tile right here, and then the 4 slopes right here, the 1x3 curved slopes hoops to carry on with the illusion that Sonic can run up the hill, which is brilliant. Then for step 147, it is these two light brown 1x1 tiles on top of each other, and same again with the browns to keep the checkered pattern effect going. And then for step 148, it is the 1x4s, two of these on top of each other. So it does hide the red flipper on one side, which is brilliant. But with that over and done with, I'm now going to move on to up to step 151 of the model, where we're going to be adding some more grassy tile effects. Okay, so little bonus heads up. I've actually done 2 more steps. I've done up to step 153 of the model, because it was just nothing special going on. So first of all, let me start off with step 149. It is the lime green 1x1 pegs and the 1x2 pegs right here. Tile, sorry. And I've also got the green 1x1 pegs with the tiles with the pegs on the side. Except for this one. This is the lime green circular 1x2 tile, which is to connect everything together. I believe we are going to be working on something on this display later. I will hopefully unveil it as the video goes on. But we carried on the grassy pattern introduced in the previous Sonic the Hedgehog Lego build videos on the channel. For step 150, it is the same but we did it in lime green right here on the curved parts of the model. Then for step 151, it is a brown brick 1x1 here and here as well, and a light brown 1x1 brick on this side. Then on the middle is the two remaining light brown 1x1 bricks here, and then on this side it is the brown 1x3 inverted slope tile to help keep the spring action here locked into place. Then for step 152, it is the lime green 1x4 tile right here. And then on top of that is the normal green 1x2 tile here in the middle, and the 1x1 tiles with the pegs on the side. So that is up to step 153. And with that over and done with, I'm now going to move on to the next step, which will be step 154, and I'm going to work my way up to 158. Okay, so this part of the video is where we're going to be building the spring on the display. So I started off with the 2x6 grey tile with the 5 holes in the middle. Then I placed the 2x2 tile with the mechanical piece right here. Then I grabbed the lime green 2x2 curved roof tile right here and placed that on top of the 2x2 grey tile here to keep everything rounded. Then I grabbed the circular 2x2 with the hole in the middle right over this hole right here. All will be revealed soon. And once that was done, I had to grab the this 3-2 cross pipe right here, and of course underneath it is a little circular 1x1 blue tile here. Now you have to put this in here so that it fits all together, but it is a little bit loose. And this is where step 158 will come into effect. So first of all, you grab the dark grey circular 2x2 here, and then the light grey 2x2 here. You place one on top of the other, as such, and then we grab the big red tile right here. And then we put it so it looks a little something like this. And then we place this on top as such. And this is how it should look like, ready for step 159, where we just place it all together as such. And this creates the spring that Sonic jumps on in order to get more altitude. And that just leaves step 160 and 161 for me to do. I'll do it on camera. So this is, we're going to need the green and lime green 1x1 pegs to carry on the grassy illusion. And then for step 161, we just grab this green tile 1x2 and 3 of the 1x1 roof tiles, and then start to work it in as such. And there we go. That's up to step 161. So I'm gonna now work on to step 1, up to step 162, step 162, and 163, and 164. It shouldn't be that long, guys. Okay, so I'm nearly done with step 164. I thought I'd show you guys exactly what you need to do. For step 162, it's the pixel art green tiles, and you have to do it like as such. And that is it. For step 163, we are building the root of the sunflower. So we grab this pipe, this piece right here with the circular hole pipe in the middle with the cross arm section. Then we grab the long green lime green pole and place it in the underneath it. Then we grab one of the leaves and place it in first, followed by a lime green 1x2 circular hole, like this, and it should look like, it should come together as such. And then we do the same again with another one, until we get this planty effect. And then we just insert it as such. Then for step 164, we are nearly done. It is the spiky 2x2 brick, and we grab the tile, the lime green 2x2 tile, like this, and then we attach this blue pipe with cross on it, and insert it as such, and then we just fit it onto the sunflower. And that's what it should look like. This is the last display, the last part of the display, sorry, of the Lego model. But there is a few more things that we have to do. First of all, we need to assemble everything that we have worked on for the previous videos. So first of all, the palm trees. You can build it or attach it however you like, guys. You can do it like this. It's entirely up to you how you want to customize the model. But I'll go with what it said on the box art. So, palm tree, bridge, bridge to loop-de-loop, and then loop-de-loop to spring and sunflower. And this is how the model should look like. And there is one last thing that we have to do. It is the cyan blue Chaos Emerald. Sonic is now on 4 emeralds out of 7.